along with the lead where Nanashi just uses the Dua Lipa's vocal here. We're just gonna focus on the big bass part here, okay? So this is the patch. A super big sound. Anyway, I'm just gonna recreate it. I'm gonna initiate init patch. So this is just the init preset. Wait, hold on. Before we proceed on further, make sure to disable chain here so that you know what it sounds like. This is just the Nanashi processing the high end. This is the compression and whatnot. So without the processing and everything, it should probably sound, yeah, like that. The rawest bass sound itself. Okay, so the first thing that should be obvious when you're looking at this bass patch is that it essentially just uses the FM bass sound design. Think of Skrillex hydrate drop. Yes, just that kind of sound. So with that in mind, you just want to add the bass foundation of the sound design of just using 2 sine wave. Another essential thing you want to do is enable the FM from B setting in this dial here, and you want to take this LFO. Oh wait, hold on. Before that, make sure to turn the oscillator B. Bring LFO 1 to FMB, and bam, you essentially already get the sound. Oh wait, hold on. Turn this down envelope. Turn down. This one is a bit high, so you want to turn down oscillators is octave here to actually get the sound right. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, we're pretty much already there. Everything else in this patch is just the fine tuning to get the actual sound. So another tip to actually get the bass sound more rich is to get oscillator B much further away from oscillator A, because as you can see in oscillator A, we have the octave down to -1, but in oscillator B, we get the octave up to +1, making it much farther away, adding, as Nanashi puts it, adding more harmonics to the sound. Yeah. And what really gives the characteristic to this bass sound, based on what Nanashi told me at least, is this comb filter here. Because this really gets the sound wild in. So you just want to get the comb filter from Serum and just adjust the cutoff and the resonance here. Oh, and also the drive. The drive really gets the sound super distorted. Make sure to not blow out our ears. Turn this down. In the original patch here, the filter actually moved, which essentially adds movement to the sounds. Over here, you can take LFO number 1, put it on the cutoff, and the resonance. Adjust this dial, adjust it here, and now you really get the sound moving. Yeah. And the sound is pretty much done, that's all. Oh wait, hold on. So in the patch that I recreated here, there's way too much high end going on compared to the original patch. So if you actually notice, in the patch that I recreated here, a lot of the high frequency is somewhat gone. You can add that back using the sub oscillator here, and the noise that Nanashi adds here is kind of optional. Like, you don't have to do it, but if you add it in, you're just adding the transient to the sound, as you can hear here. I think without the noise oscillator, it should be fine. So I'm not gonna add it into the recreation here. I'm also gonna take this down. Yeah. Now we get the bass sound. The rest of the processing also happens inside Serum, specifically in the effects section, because as you can see inside the effects rack, and I actually put a lot of effect here. Hyperdimension, chorus, compressor, filter, reverb. The first 3 are the ones that really shape the sound, as hyperdimension adds, well, dimension, chorus, if I recall, to add like a thickness to the sound. And the compressor here is essentially just OTT. Okay, for the hyperdimension, you just want to adjust the mix for the here, Get the dimension down. You want to get the dimension size down to like near 0, just to simulate a space. You don't really want to add reverb to the sound just yet. The colors for thickness and OTT. Ooh, that's sharp. When you add the OTT to the sound, it really boosts all the 3 bands. But as you can hear, we don't really want that. So what you can do is take away all those high frequency using the filter. Nanashi uses the MG06 to cut off most of the high frequency, only leaving the low frequency to pass through. And last but not least, on the sound chain, Nanashi added the reverb here to give the bass a tail, because the drop is already bare bone enough. So by adding the tail, it adds more ambience to the sound. And another genius thing that Nanashi does is, in the mix of the reverb, he puts a envelope on it so that the reverb only activates when the sound is playing. That way, when the sound is not playing, it won't add mud to the rest of the mix. So by applying another envelope to the mix of the reverb, wait, hold on, the first envelope, you want to get this down to 0 so that it sounds very plucky. As you can hear, the reverb only activates when the sound is playing. You can adjust how much the reverb cuts out after the sound stops playing using the release here. Something like that. Wait, what did Nanashi do? Only just a bit. Okay, just gonna fine tune it similarly to the original patch. Turn this down. Oh, and also I just noticed in the OTT here, Nanashi really boosts the gain to very much amplify the sound. So just now, without adding more gain with the OTT, it sounds somewhat quiet, but after boosting it all the way up here, wait, hold on, I get the cut off, resonance, filter, MG06. Wait, hold on. Okay, so I think that's pretty much the sound. I don't know why mine does not sound similar to the Nanashi patch, but then again, the original patch was created by Nanashi. I didn't create it. I'm just trying my best to replicate and explain to you all how Nanashi did it. Some of the effect that Nanashi put in the effects chain is just, wait, hold on. This is the high. He just put in Soundgonizer, OTT, Fruity Chorus, Fruity Bloody Overdrive, and this Fruity Parametric EQ number 2. And I don't know what's going on here. That's too much stuff. And yeah, there you have it. That's pretty much the sound. So there you have it. That's the bass sound for the Dua Lipa remix that me and Nanashi did for the contest. And if you're still trying to get the sound right based on watching the video, and I'm still trying to get the sound right, you could do that. Or you can just get the Serum patch and other Serum patches that Nanashi had made in the past for other remixes. And in addition to that, you can also get Synthonix custom It's Over Now Serum skin. We have packaged everything in a single zip folder. Inside the zip folder, there's like, I think there's like 14 Serum patches that you can actually use in your remixes, including this one here, and also the custom Serum skin that Horsehead has made for us in celebration for the release of It's Over Now. You can get all of that in the link in the description below. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial that we made. This is actually the first tutorial that we have made in the video, and it's not even Nanashi that makes the tutorial, it's me. I don't even know what I'm doing, but I hope I'm doing this right. I'm just doing my best here. And this is Might Have Some, signing off.